the reason why we're playing against AI is because I have an anime review and I can't speak and play against real people
You need to learn how to multitask. Sorry.
because I can't multitask. I watched an anime called Negima. Negima! Exclamation mark. That's important.
How do you spell it?
Negima. So the reason why that's important is because this anime has been there's a retelling of this anime, and the retelling is Negima exclamation mark question mark.
Yeah, I see that one. Is not that the one you didn't watch? The one with the exclamation mark question mark?
Right, that's the retelling. I did not watch that one. I watched the original. So this anime is not for Alex or Dylan or probably any reasonable person.
Wow. Way to go, man. Way to bring us to the table.
Okay, so this anime, like, the premise is good, but I don't. You'll see. So, the idea is that there's a really young kid named Neji Springfield. And he's like a wizard in training or sorcerer in training, what have you.
Sure, he's not a ninja.
He's what?
A ninja from Naruto?
He is definitely not a ninja in training.
Yo, man, Neji fucked some people up, man. You know, right, Dylan? You know.
So his final assignment before becoming an official wizard or whatever is that he has to become a school teacher, and for one semester he has to go without anybody realizing that he's a wizard, and also I guess he's sort of responsible for the well-being of the girls. Like he needs to be he needs to, I guess, protect them, make sure that they're all safe and stuff, but in the process not give away that he's a wizard. He fucks this up on the first day. Somebody finds out that he's a wizard. Hang on, I'm reading talents because they changed Sakura. He's also a kid, by the way. This is one of the main things that makes the anime weird, because he's like a 12-year-old kid and he's the teacher for like girls that he's a teacher at an all-girls school, and all the girls are older than he is.
Makes sense, right?
Makes complete sense, apparently. So day one, somebody finds out that he's a wizard. It happens to be the girl who he's gonna room with, because the people who run the school are obviously retarded. They haven't given him his own room.
Yeah, they give a teacher a room with a student.
Male teacher has no room, so he has to room with the female students. I have no idea. Anyways, and like every day it introduces like a new student in the class and like gives you like some of her backstory or whatever. Other than that, it sort of tells you a little bit about his backstory, like, because what part of it is that his father is like a really well-known wizard, but nobody knows what's happened to him, really. And that's something that Neji is really interested in. He wants to find out what's happened to his father, if he's dead, if he's run away, if he, I don't know, like, if he's, whatever his whereabouts are, I don't know. That's part of the problem. Like, I would have liked to see a lot more about, like, his backstory, but you'd never really get it. Like, 75% of the anime is about, like, the backstory of the girls, which I found to be very boring. And honestly, the only reason why I kept watching it was just so I can say that I finished it, I think. Like, actually, on top of that, I I didn't really even like the main character. Like, his English voice actor is the most obnoxious thing I've ever heard in my life. More than, like, people say Naruto's English voice actor is obnoxious. No, you got no idea about Neji Springfield. That it sounds like he's speaking from his nose the entire anime. I don't know if you've ever.
Yeah, FQ people that talk like that.
Yeah, like, he's one of those people, and that it really annoyed me. I stopped watching anime maybe 3 times.
Yeah, man, you should have watched it in sub, don't man.
Yeah, maybe. I stopped watching it 3 times and went back to it just so that I could be like, okay, I finished it. It's one of those things, I think, where you gotta watch the bad to appreciate the good. I think this was me punishing myself and watching the bad anime so that the next thing that I watch that's good would be like really good. So I didn't like that 75% of the anime was backstory about the girls. I didn't like that I didn't get more backstory about the dad, because he seemed like a really cool wizard. Like, an anime about his dad would have been awesome. It seems.
You know, they never tell you about the story about the badass people.
But, like, no, we don't get that. We get the 12-year-old kid that, like, speaks in his nose and...
When did this anime come out?
It's from 2004? 2005? And what's funny is the retelling anime came out like a year or 2 later. So I'm actually curious to see that one, because maybe they fixed it, you know? Like I want to think that they fixed it and they give less backstory about the girls that are kind of pointless, because some of them are important. Like, it turns out some of them have superpowers also, and that they knew about Neji the whole time or whatever. If they leave like that backstory in and kind of concentrate on the more important female characters, and then give more story about the father, I think it would be okay. The retelling, I'd be down to watch it just to see if they fix these things. Let me see if there are any redeeming qualities of the.
How many episodes is it? The original?
I can't remember. Maybe 24.
Alright, the new one has 26.
It
says it's adventure, comedy, ichi, fantasy, harem, magic, romance, school, supernatural.
There is a redeeming quality of the anime. Like, after they spent 75% of the anime introducing all the female students in the class in their backstories, there is a sort of plot twist where shit gets real. I'm not gonna divulge what happens. I guess that's a redeeming quality of the anime, that there was a plot twist that was interesting, and then that's kind of where you get all the juicy stuff that I wanted, like backstory on the dad, but I just feel like it was too late, not enough, and yeah, so this anime, I have to say,
5 out of 5.
Like, I can't say that it's bad just because of the plot twist at the end, but I give it a very
maybe.
cautious maybe. Very cautious maybe. So if you don't mind 75 episodes of, I mean 75% of the anime being basically filler, that's what I consider it, then sure, go ahead and watch it. If you're looking for something where the plot actually develops quickly or even at moderate pace, don't watch this anime. Until I see the new one, I can't say, you know. Try the new one, maybe. The retelling, maybe that one's better, but I wouldn't. I would stay away from this anime. Otherwise,
Yeah, man. There's no killings, man. No superpowers. No.
There is superpowers, and people die, but not the way that you're thinking. Like, it's not like Dragon Ball superpowers. And like not even like what's a really basic superpower anime? I don't know.
Stigma.
That's not. Yo, they got some sick superpowers in the anime.
Some of those people don't have that much superpower than that.
So like, young Goku superpowers, like this anime can't even touch that. Like, where Goku doesn't even have superpowers.
It's a super strength. Like.
Yes, like, where was I going with this?
I have no idea.
I don't know. This anime's just fucked me up. I can't even.
Alright, are we done with this anime so we can move on?
What I was saying was, it does have superpowers, and a couple people die. As a matter of fact, one of the main characters is dead. But it's not what you're thinking, Alex. It's not. There's no, blood on, like, some crazy dude with blood on his face. Just
Yo, man, this isn't Attack on Titan?
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, man.
That's not. You're not gonna get that. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's not like Iron Fortress, Cabinari, the Iron Fortress, or Attack on Titan, or.
Yeah, it's not that kind of death or superpowers. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's not violent or gory or death like what you're talking about. It definitely just doesn't. The superpowers is not. It's like. You gotta stop that, man. You gotta stop that. The fucking KT dances is ridiculous.
Yo, man, I timed that shit just right when you're coming by.
Yeah. In the edit, I'm just gonna pan in on that. So everybody that doesn't even watch Hearthstone, that doesn't even play this game, can appreciate how bad that dance is. So, that was my review of this really mediocre anime. And,
Please don't bring that to the table again.
I don't know, I'm sorry! We might have some more of these in the queue, because I'm trying to get all of this out of the way.
Oh my god. Like, I bring you guys, like, even Dylan brings some good stuff lately. Like, you're bringing, like, this crap?
You will get some good stuff, but I gotta get this bad stuff out of the queue. I have priorities.
Yeah, I was bringing good stuff.
No, that's what I'm saying. Most of the stuff that you bring is good. Like, Demir brings, like, the old, like, mediocre, the... And you're even saying it's mediocre, like...
I know, but I gotta review it anyway. I gotta do the world justice. What if somebody's like, oh, this anime Negima, should I watch this? Let me go check out a review. And then they YouTube it, and then they see my review, and they're like, yo, man, this guy just saved me like a few hours of my life. I've just done him a favor. I'm doing the world a service. Somebody will appreciate it.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I got some good stuff coming. I do, like, legit, and I know that you haven't seen it yet, and not necessarily because it's come out before you were born. I promise. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun editing this.